Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. If we had ever made a drinking game of doing a shot every time that the bold and the beautiful had Brooke Logan go on and on about how Ridge Forrester was, is and ever shall be her destiny, we'd all have died of alcohol poisoning by now. Catherine Kelly Lang gets it. During a recent edition of Bold Live, the OG cast member admitted that she too had noticed that her long-running character always, and often, returned to the D word. "It's kind of a broken record sometimes," the actress said, "but what else does Brooke have to go back to? She believes in her heart that that is her destiny, no matter what. Sometimes she has blinders on. Make that most of the time. Even when a panicon falls on Ridge's head, thereby convincing him to dump Brooke and reunite with his standby wife Taylor Hayes. Even when Ridge drops Brooke like she was hot, rather than inquire why she had accepted the CEO job at Forrester Creations post-coup. Even when Ridge waits all of nanoseconds before hurling himself into the nearest rose petal-covered bed with Taylor. Even then, Brooke wears blinders. But what can Lang say, really? Bridges' on-again/off again relationship has fueled Bold and Beautiful for decades, through 2 Ridges, 3 Taylors, and you can even guesstimate how many divorces. Brooke can be, her portrayer acknowledged, like a dog with a bone. At least the dressmaker will soon be getting some competition in the form of his returning half-brother, Brooke's old flame Nick Marone. It's been over 3 decades since Catherine Kelly Lang first slipped into the shoes of Brooke Logan, a role that would define her career and cement her place as one of daytime television's most enduring leading ladies. But after more than 35 years of playing the iconic and often controversial character, Lang has finally reached her breaking point. And she's not holding back. Sitting in her modest dressing room tucked away inside CBS Television City, Lang, barefaced, her signature blonde hair pulled into a loose ponytail, weighs off the latest draft of tomorrow's script with a tired sigh. "I love this show. I love Brooke," she begins, her voice heavy with emotion. "But sometimes I feel like they forget who she is, or worse, who she used to be." Lang pauses as though weighing whether to continue. But then she does, emboldened by a mixture of frustration and fierce loyalty to the woman she's portrayed for nearly half her life. Brooke deserves better. She's not just Ridge's rebound or Taylor's rival. She's a chemist, a CEO, a mother, a fighter. But lately I read these scripts and think, where did that woman go? Lang leans forward, almost whispering. It's like Brooke is constantly apologizing for her existence. To Ridge, to Hope, to Steffi, to anyone who raises their voice at her. And I'm tired of it. It's a far cry from the Brooke of the 90s. The unapologetic femme fatale who launched Belief and fought tooth and nail for her place in the Forrester dynasty. A woman who, love her or hate her, never backed down. "I miss that fire in her belly," Lang says, tapping her chest. The Brooke who built a company from scratch. Who went toe-to-toe with Stephanie Forrester and didn't blink. Lang shrugs, glancing toward the hallway. "I get it. Soap characters evolve. But there's a difference between evolution and erasure. And lately it feels like they're erasing Brooke to prop up everyone else." Behind closed doors. While Lang is careful not to throw any of her co-stars under the bus, she does express concern about the recurring triangle involving Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke. One that has consumed years of storylines. How many times can she be humiliated by the same man and still crawl back to him? Lang asks, visibly irritated. "I mean, really, would any self-respecting woman do that? I don't want to play Brooke as weak. That's not the Brooke I know." Behind the scenes, Lang admits to having brought her concerns to producers more than once. "I've pitched ideas. I've asked for moments where Brooke stands alone, makes a bold decision for herself, not for Ridge or Hope or anyone else," she says. "Sometimes they listen. But then we're back to square one." The scene that broke her. Lang recounts a particularly painful moment. A recent scene where Brooke, after learning Ridge once again left her to explore a future with Taylor, reacts not with fury or defiance, but quiet resignation. I remember reading it and thinking, no, this is wrong. Brooke wouldn't just nod and walk away. She'd slam the door, start her own fashion house, kiss someone inappropriate just to feel alive. Lang laughs bitterly. Instead, she just accepted it. It made me so sad. Even fans, Lang notes, have picked up on the shift. I can't tell you how many messages I get from women saying, "Where is the real Brooke?" They miss her, and so do I. The hope problem. Lang also expresses concern about Brooke's recent interactions with her daughter Hope, played by Annika Noel. While Lang praises Noel's performance, she's candid about the frustrating dynamic between mother and daughter. "It's like Brooke's whole existence now is just worrying about Hope," she says. Which, okay, she's a mom, but come on, Hope's an adult. And it kills me that Brooke doesn't get her own storyline anymore. Lang points to a recurring pattern. Brooke tries to warn Hope about Liam, Thomas, or whoever's orbiting her at the moment. Hope lashes out. Brooke apologizes. It's the same cycle, over and over. And it makes Brooke look weak and out of touch. It's lazy writing. A woman in limbo. One of the most painful realities for Lang is that Brooke, once the center of the bold and the beautiful, now often feels like an afterthought. There were days in the 90s where Brooke was the show. Every story touched her. Now I'll go a week or more without a scene, Lang admits. And when I do get screen time, it's mostly standing in the background while everyone else argues. She sighs. They'll give Sheila Carter a redemption arc before they give Brooke a real one. Lang's vision for Brooke. Asked what she would do differently, Lang's eyes light up for the first time. Honestly, I'd send Brooke on a solo journey. Maybe she leaves LA for a while, goes to Paris, takes over international, or launches her own company again. Something where she's the boss, not someone's fallback girl. She even floats the idea of a new romance, not with a Forrester, not with a Spencer. Someone unexpected. Give her a smart, successful man who doesn't judge her past. Someone who sees her brilliance and doesn't try to tame her. That's the Brooke I want to play. Dealing with fan backlash. Lang is no stranger to criticism, especially when it comes to Brooke's romantic history. "Oh, I've heard it all. She's a slut. She's a homewrecker. But I've always defended Brooke. She's not perfect, but she's passionate. She's human, she loves deeply." But what hurts most, she says, is when the show leans into that criticism rather than challenging it. There's a difference between showing a woman make mistakes and punishing her for them year after year. Brooke is still paying for choices she made decades ago. And meanwhile, the men around her get forgiven overnight. She adds, if Ridge can be forgiven for sleeping with Quinn, kissing Shauna, and dumping Brooke over a fake CPS call, why is Brooke still the villain for things she did in the 90s? The toll of playing passive. Lang opens up about how the role has affected her personally in recent years. "There were times I come home after taping a scene where Brooke begs Ridge to come back, again, and I just feel depleted. Like this isn't the woman I signed up to play." And while Lang remains deeply grateful for the longevity of her career, she's not afraid to admit the emotional toll of playing a version of Brooke she no longer recognizes. It's not just about screen time, it's about dignity, integrity. "I want to feel proud of the woman I'm portraying, and right now, that's hard." Still fighting. Despite her frustration, Lang isn't giving up. She continues to advocate for Brooke in writers' meetings, pitch bold storylines, and engage with fans who remind her of Brooke's lasting impact. Brooke changed the game. She was one of the first women on daytime who owned her sexuality, who didn't let shame define her. That matters, and I'll keep fighting to bring that version of her back. Asked if she ever thinks about leaving the show, Lang shakes her head. "No, I love it too much. I love her too much. But I do think it's time the show remembered who Brooke Logan really is." Lang's voice softens. She's not just Ridge's ex-wife. She's not just Hope's mom. She's Brooke. She's a legacy. And legacies don't fade into the background. A hopeful future. As the interview winds down, Lang offers a glimmer of hope. There are rumors that something big is coming, she teases. Maybe a new man, maybe a shakeup at Forrester. All I know is, I'm ready. And so is Brooke. Lang smiles, and for a moment, there's that unmistakable Brooke sparkle in her eyes. People forget, Brooke's not just bold, she's unstoppable. And I'm just waiting for the writers to remember that too. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.